I think it was fine, personally. One sec, guys. Just super quick, a project I've been following just went on Kickstarter, and I'm getting in a pledge. Doop, doop. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. What's the project? I'll tell you later. Go phone. Moji moji. Okay, let's go.
It seems like Prince Thirain is deeply heartbroken.
Cohh's gonna kick
He's
a
never
project
shown
that's very
himself
rude.
like that before.
Bloop. All right, Mihan.
Sir Bernard has been like a grandfather to the prince, especially after his highness lost his...
Sir Bernard must have been extremely precious to Thirain.
Song of Valor. Hello.
The Song of Valor. That was his favorite song. Come,
Ooh, that
we have much to do.
fun game.
It is a fun game. Hey, can you say chaos?
Chaos.
Okay.
What is chaos? That was that mean.
What does that mean? This is you. Ready?
Chaos.
Thank you. You're always around to help me out. I've made up my mind,
Bloop, bloop.
but there's still a problem.
What happened?
What's happening right now? We are helping a dude become a king. Because, you know, that's what you do on weekends. Let's go over here. Do, 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 do.
Are you gonna be a king?
Maybe. Who knows? It's a long game.
I've made up my mind, but there's still a problem.
What is the problem?
Actually, I told Armin about my concerns, and he gave me a wise answer.
Oh. We should go meet a faction that hasn't decided which side they'd be on yet. So we're helping this guy become a king right now. By helping out. Mm-hmm. Nah. And then what is this? We already got that one. Okay. Hello? Hello? It's like a whole little person now? He is. He's like a whole little person. Do we know if the content and costume we unlock here will carry over to full release? No, it won't. No, everything is getting, from what we understand, everything's getting released, or deleted before beta.
Speak to Abbot Afarin? I already have.
Hello?
Hello? Can you say hi, chat?
Hello? Anyone there?
There's lots of people there, see? That's all them typing right there.
No, over there.
Oh, back there.
I heard somebody go,
Ow.
like, closing the door.
Sir, you just hit me in the face.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I
Gotta
just
watch his
heard...
little hands. Moji moji. Hello? You're looking for Rowan? He's definitely in here.
Yeah, watching video games with Daddy.
He's definitely in here with me. But unfortunately, he's going to have to go here in a second because this game is a little not his speed.
No!
Buddy.
I do watch
See, the
it.
problem is, okay, see, the problem with this game is you can do all sorts of big things with this big sword here. And that's a little outside of your wheelhouse right now. But you can spin around, see?
I'm worried about
You're
the
going to have to go, okay?
villagers.
Wow, what?
Can you save everybody, chat? We'll be back in a second. No, that has to be in here, but it's fine. Alright. Okay. Cool. Ert. So that's my son Rowan, and he says hi. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I mean, enemies kind of explode in blood in this game and stuff. It's not really fun.
I'm worried about the villagers.
Look, a red chair. Yeah. You guys always said it was orange, but now I have a real camera and it is so clearly red. It is so clearly a red chair. I told you.
It's a massacre.
It's a massacre in chat right now. It's true. I'm just Roids. Thank you for your 72 months, buddy. I really appreciate it. VIP down. Hey, Pity, what's up, bud? I love how every single person in chat is saying it's red now. I told you.
Of course. I've been meaning to accommodate Prince Thyraine's request.
It's a massacre.
We should pray.
It's a massacre. Chat, it's a massacre. It's a massacre. Redbeard Revenge says, stop gaslighting us, Cohh. Look, I'm not gaslighting you. You're just crazy. Your reality is mistaken, and this is a red chair. So, I mean, just because you're wild and your brain don't work right doesn't mean I'm gaslighting. Okay? Okay. Dunk. God, I love that move. That move is the bee's knees. It's the business. Go. What's this thing? What is this thing? Okay. I like your white steed. It's steedy. Hello? Dunk. I don't think I like push forward on Whirlwind. Let's take that to this one. Try this one. I think we can work with that. Oh, pure, cool. Elden Ring is going to be incredible. I'm calling it now. I would be more surprised if it wasn't incredible, to be honest. Yeah. Penny says, hey, Cohh, thanks for the closed beta key drop for this game. Dude, my pleasure. That is awesome. Glad you got one.
Who are you?
Keep in mind, the closed
Prince
beta is not for many more
companion?
days, so get your time in. Get your time in. Ooh, frost squid. Where are we going? Oh god. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Could be a Cyberpunk as well. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. What is this thing? Does that mean we can go up or down here? Oh. An elevator, as I believe they're pronounced. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Elden Ring is basically like Dark Souls 4. So I mean they're not exactly from what we saw from the gameplay trailer, they're really not trying to make it much more than Dark Souls 4. I mean, let's be real. And that could be a really good thing for the game, which means they're hopefully really focusing on delivering a quality product instead of like taking a bunch of chances with stuff that they haven't done before. Also on top of that, I mean, it's important to mention that From Software is pretty good with this stuff. So, I mean, they're doing what they do best. They're not reinventing the wheel. And at the same time, they're adding some like really cool stuff to the franchise. So I'm a lot more optimistic about Elden Ring than I really ever was about Cyberpunk, especially towards the end. Yeah. Cyberpunk, man, they just... Not only did Cyberpunk try to do a whole bunch of new stuff, but they really did try to reinvent the wheel in a lot of ways. And then when they couldn't do nearly as much cool stuff as they wanted to, and investors and stuff started getting involved, they pushed it out the door, and it was a mess from beginning to end. It was a mess. So I'm not seeing any of those types of flags with From Software. Honestly, with From Software, if the game was a hot mess, I think they would just keep delaying it. I don't think they would ever release a crappy project. I think they would just keep pushing it back until it was good. Yeah. Yeah. CDPR, on the other hand, made it like public many, many times throughout the development that they were getting pressure from their investors, that, you know, like there was a lot of not good on the road to Cyberpunk being released. Cyberpunk's still in open beta, right? I mean, it feels like it, right? Yeah. I'm still pretty blown away that they released that last statement saying that we're not going to see anything from Cyberpunk for the rest of the year. I was really hoping for a big patch before the end of the year. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm ready for them to start talking about their first DLC.
What did the Medric Monastery say?
Not because I want to pay for it, but because I want to see if they're going to put any features they promised in the base game, the DLC. Because that would be like the biggest of red flags. So I think they abandoned Cyberpunk. Oh, they didn't abandon it. They didn't abandon it. They have a you know, they've pledged to do DLC and everything. So like there's no abandoned thing there, but not putting all their force into it may be an issue. Yeah, especially considering that there's hints of them working on other projects now, which is really not good. It's not good. Yeah. If I go back for Melee 1 in 2022, I've said many times I'm absolutely going to go back to Cyberpunk. Absolutely. I'm just waiting for them to add more of the content that we were hoping for on release.
I am the village chief.
I was really looking forward to next patch because they announced that the next patch would be where they're adding like actual cool enhancements and not just bug fixes, which is one of the reasons I was hoping it would be out before the end of the year, but yeah. But to be clear, Cyberpunk has come a long way in the patches. Like it was pretty buggy on release, and they've done a lot of fixing, even some QoL stuff. But obviously it's not there yet. Yeah.
It was bad enough they steal from us.
The next gen update isn't here for console players. You know, there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be worked on. Oh yeah, I loved the game. I still love Cyberpunk. Still had a great time with it. Absolutely. Loved the quests, loved the story. Characters were really good. Gameplay was fun. I mean, I still enjoyed it. It just could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. Hot take: the game would have been better without Keanu in it. I don't think so. I don't think so. I will say this: I would have liked if they would have given Keanu, if they would have made the character different, but I don't think that was Keanu's fault. One sec. Like, for instance, the thing that I sorry, that was Keanu calling. The thing that I think would have been a lot more interesting is if they made Johnny Silverhand a very muted character, like he wasn't very energetic. He wasn't very. He seemed like he was lacking passion in a lot of ways. But I think that's because they wanted him to feel like he was like, you know, like Billy Badass kind of thing. But I would have liked to have seen the character, not Keanu, but the character just had a lot more energy and passion. I think that would have made it a lot more engaging and interesting. But instead, they just kind of like, you can tell because we've seen Keanu act in movies. It's clear that he could do it differently, no question. But they gave him this kind of like always act like you're wanting a cup of coffee and not getting it, and that you're mad at the world. and it's like that's it. Not necessarily more charismatic. Maybe more charismatic a little bit. Yeah, I'd say. But it's just you can tell like he's very muted. It's a very muted version of Keanu. Which is surprising because the dude is supposed to be like this larger than life personality. That always kind of was a little weird. Still love Keanu though, so I mean I don't think he did a bad job. I just think it could have been different. Could have been different. Silverhand seemed bitter and angry to me. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they wanted. That's what they were going for. I wouldn't be surprised. Have you played through CB again since you're talking about it? Oh, Cyberpunk? No, and it's CP. But no, yeah, no, I haven't. I'm waiting for the next big patch. Oh man, I missed having an MMO like this and just being able to like hang out and talk to chat and like just relax. It's one of my favorite parts of MMOs. Cyberpunk? Oh, I like that, Cyberpunk. Count as delaying the delivery of your motorcycle now? I hope he doesn't. It's already been delayed so long anyway. You know, whatever. I'll take the heat. It's not like he's going to be delivering it. I don't think anyone needs to hear a 35-year-old man be like squeeing like a, you know, schoolgirl. Nobody wants that. Come back to Guild Wars 2? Probably not. I'm kind of done with. I did everything I wanted to in Guild Wars 2. Yeah, had a lot of fun in it when I played it, but yeah. Dang, dude, this guy is like a truck. God of the Fool's not wrong. Not wrong. What would you do if Keanu Reeves actually did firstly deliver the arch? I would immediately invite him for a ride and then try to go on a ride. I think that'd be awesome.
Militia joined forces with us.
We got beautiful roads around my new state.
Fortunately,
it'd be nice.
None of them are in any shape to march with us.
But nah, dude. If anything, like, dude, I'll just be thrilled to get the bike. I mean, that's the highlight for me, man. That's the big deal for me. So Cohh is a fire god riding a thundercloud? Yes. Wow, that changed. Gibber, oh, we're not really public about where we live right now. Yeah. When is the Wasteland 3 DLC? Not sure. We're going to be doing like a whole new playthrough of Wasteland, so we're going to need some time for it. Yeah. We're going to need some time. So whenever I get I probably was going to do a Wasteland 3 run in the near future, but then Yoshi called and asked if he wanted me to push back Endwalker so I could catch up, and I said yeah. So, you know, now we're doing Final Fantasy stuff. It's really nice of him.
Who are you?
What? Hey, Lion Roar, thank you. Thank you for claiming some chat, love, buddy. Smack Mickey with the 83 months. Thanks, Smack. Maybe asking a repetitive question, Cohh, but is this better than New World? I personally would absolutely say this is better than New World. However, keep in mind, I didn't play New World. I played the alpha and stuff, and I felt the game was extremely shallow and really kind of lacked any type of a meaningful endgame, and that it felt very buggy and not finished. So I skipped release. And honestly, looking at all the trouble with it, I'm very, very glad I decided not to play New World. But again, I didn't really play it. So, you know, they're kind of different games at the end of the day. New World is much more of a farming game, and this one is one that has, you know, content at the end of it. So it's different. It's very different. Yeah. Very different. Oh, also this one isn't a buggy mess. Yeah, that's also important to mention. No, I'm just okay. I'm totally kidding right now. New World is it's very new. It clearly needed more time to cook. And I mean, Lost Ark's a game that's been out for years. I mean, this is just a localization that we're seeing right now. So it's not really too fair to compare them, because I mean it's New World is New World has a lot of growing pains right now. Unfortunately, there are pains that should have prevented the release, to put it bluntly. But it didn't, and now we are where we are. But it's not. I wouldn't really say it's just fair to make a direct comparison. Yeah, I do know people who are still playing New World and having a good time. You know, and they've been playing since release. And if anything, they said the last patch was good, and that it's going in a good direction now. So hey, you know, hopefully we'll see New World become a success story. I probably won't be there for it, but you know what? That's okay. Whatever. Yep. I wish those who are enjoying New World the best, and I do hope the game one day gets fully realized, for sure. Mr. MX, perfect example. There you go, man. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Glad you're enjoying it, buddy. What's up, guys? Okay. Let's go over here and grab this. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they basically had to like completely remake Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Final Fantasy XIV failed so hard they essentially canceled it, and then, you know, like a phoenix from the ashes, made basically a new MMO out of it. Very true.
Outsider, identify yourself. Entry into Bilbrin Forest is heavily restricted.
CLJG, let's not do that. Yeah. Okay.
As for Prince Thirain, he's already had a conversation with our leader.
You're here. I sought out Castleford to ask for help.
So as a streamer, you always seem decently composed and stable. Is that also how you feel internally? Oh no, I am a mess.
I'm Castleford, the leader of this militia.
Especially with 3 kids. Mm-hmm.
Failed to protect my own throne?
I made the full move to the new house.
Completely wrong about that, you know.
Pretty much. I do still have a little bit more to go. Not much though. And as of in like a week, actually, we're doing the final big clean out of my old house to get it on the market. So we're getting close, man. We're getting close. In terms of like getting the house fully ready for us, today actually the installation is going in my new studio. Tomorrow is supposed to be the inspection for that installation, and then they start the drywall on Thursday. So, like, stuff's happening, man. Stuff's happening. We're getting there. We're getting there. Things are moving. I'm extremely excited. This new studio is going to be pretty incredible. Oh, is that an artillery dude? That looks awesome. I want to see him fight. Jesus. That's pretty cool. Sousa says, does it have a green screen VR area? Sousa, I have an 18 by 18 foot room just for VR in the new studio area. Yep. It's going to be entirely green screen too. What's that in freedom units? Feet is freedom units. You trying to test me? Degaus, maybe down the road, but not right now. Yeah, a lot of other stuff going on. Oh, there's gonna be a lock on the door. Yeah, there will be a lock on the door for my VR room. I don't trust my wife. You kidding me? You've all seen the clip. All right, let's head back here. Wife is very sus. I co-sus, dude. Completely. Co doesn't want to wear adult diapers while VR. Exactly.
Oh, you've been looking for Thyrane?
I have been almost 25. Oh yes, for the proper units, 18 feet is, as somebody just said, 5.5 meters squared. Yeah. Lena's gonna grind her lockpicking skill now. Dirty donut, not enough bouncing.
Keep up the good work.
You gotta try out PvP. When is PvP? I actually really want to try out PvP. When is it?
It's an emergency.
Oh. It's at 26? Oh, we're so close. We're so close.